Welcome back. I know it's been a long time, you guys, and I have no excuses because I don't give excuses. I just live my life, so that's just how that goes. Anyways, I know you guys have been paying attention to the news because it's inevitable at this point. We all have to be careful. We have to be mindful. Let me just run the cameras this way. Hello. And we're mostly indoors right now, right? Excuse, I'm putting a little bit of música from Bossa Nova Spotify. That's what I got playing. I wanted to help you out through this time because this is what we really need to do right now, is help everyone out. I want to help you first in ways of how you can get grounded and get yourself ready for, all the changes that are already happening and that will take time to adjust to. But I also wanted to just talk about what amazing things come out of this, all right? And a lot of you guys know me from many different venues. Some of you guys know me as a dance instructor, as a kickboxing instructor, as a TikToker, as a bullshitter, as a person who takes no shit, whatever. But in all honesty, I really care about people and I want us to all make it. I really do. So here are some tips and pointers to help you out. And this is not just right now for what's going on. And I don't even want to spread the word around. I just want to talk about love and light and ways that we can build ourselves up and connect together through this time. So the first thing is going to be intuition. And I already have a video up for this, and I'm sure I can make so many more videos for this. You can just never not hear enough about understanding and listening to your intuition. And I'm still learning about it as many times as I can with different people. And so I'm gonna say it to you like this. My last day of work was on Wednesday. And as I was leaving the studio, I remember looking in the closet and about to put away my boxing gloves, and a very strong intuition basically screamed at me and said, "Don't put your boxing gloves back. Take them home with you." And I was like, why? I'm gonna be here next week. In fact, I'm gonna be here on Friday. I'm covering someone. I'm literally arguing with my own intuition, okay? This is what's going on. Why, My intuition's like, fine, leave your freaking gloves, but you're not gonna see them. And I'm like, dude, I'm legit gonna be here tomorrow. Like I'm telling you, I argue with my intuition because I try and understand, am I just picking up on fear tactic or what? Like, where did this come from? It was just a download, as they call it. So lo and behold, I'm like, well, one of the gloves are already tearing apart, so I'll bring the other pair of gloves because I don't feel like bringing both pairs. Because my intuition was like, if you don't grab those gloves, you're never gonna have those gloves again because you're not coming back. And in my head, I'm like, I'm coming back on Friday, bitch. And as this, outbreak continued to pour out the news and everything like that, eventually I actually called out on Friday because I was scared. I was afraid and scared. And then when it came back around to my classes on Wednesday, well, wouldn't you know, they already closed down the gyms by then. So anyone else who was near me, and if I had said to them, hey, my intuition is telling me I should bring my gloves back with me, blah, blah, they would have probably argued the same argument that I had. But at the end of the day, what did I do? I listened to my intuition. And I have my gloves. And guess what? We're all going virtual now. So, all right. So that's one, your intuition. Another thing is, this is so important right now. This is so important. Now more than ever, it would be deplorable, it would be a sin, it would be shameful to sit on your gifts now. Like, why now? Why sit on your gifts now? This is not the time. Because we gotta make money. We gotta help each other out. We gotta stay secluded. We gotta stay safe. And now's not the time to be like, maybe I don't deserve to write a book, or maybe I'm not really good at tarot reading. You know what? Fuck it. Do it. And what I suggest with this is to actually do a little bit of all your gifts, and even maybe talk about it with your friends and followers and family or what have you. Make a new page. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Make a new page. I made a page from 0 to 17K in a year and deleted it, but I'm just letting you know that anything's possible, right? So ask them, put out videos, put out some information, see what's the big response. I actually realized a while back that I started getting a lot more responses when I used my face for whatever reason, whenever I talked, and that it was more personal when I was talking to people. Then there was the part where I was like, oh, people really like seeing my body in action. There's so many different things, but use your talents, whether it's jokes, whether it's tarot reading, whether it's non-fictional, riddles, whatever. Just like go with it. We all need this fun and creativity because we're stuck inside now. So that's one. And two. One is intuition, two is creativity. Boom, 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 boom. Look at me doing a list, okay? Number three is natural energy. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but this is natural light right here. This is just my window in the kitchen. And now more than ever is time to not have everything plugged into Hipócrita. Not have everything plugged into the wall. As I say that, I look down and I'm like, okay, I'm not charging my phone right now. God damn it, I messed up the plug. Pardon me, you guys. And, you know, not having lights on all around the house. I mean, a lot of us are gonna be, you know, probably paying that, you know, electric bill a little bit late. So in the meanwhile, why not just keep, you know, the lights down? So that includes everything, whatever you can use, and like as much, pardon me, however many ways that you can consolidate your time and energy is great. So for example, if you're like cooking things all in one pan as opposed to like having 4 different, you know, fires going and shit. I don't know why I'm having trouble talking right now. I think it's probably because I didn't practice and I didn't want to practice and whatever. That's it. So we got intuition, creativity, and natural energy. All right. We got the freaking sun, you guys. Okay. Number 4 is so important. Meditation. And before you get all scared, like, oh my God, I have to sit and do this. Like, no, you don't have to sit and do this. There's so many ways that you can meditate. For me, meditation is just when your mind can just be completely clear of all these thoughts and ideas and issues of human existence, and you're just blissfully present in the moment. That is meditation to me. I could be doing a puzzle and that is meditation to me. I can color in a book and that is meditation to me. I can write a poem. I can do this. This is meditation to me. I'm not worried and scared about all these things. This is a way for me to be meditative, to find myself and to help people. So try not to get so fixated on this whole like, which that's not a bad thing either. It's just that we all have different ways of how we rejuvenate ourselves and how we get recharged. Some people, they want to ride a bike. Other people want to dance salsa. You can't say one is wrong, because if they're both doing the same thing, making a person better and more centered, then bravo, right? Intuition, creativity, natural energy, meditation. People bonding. This is really kind of a mixed bag, because I know some of y'all are like confined in spaces with your family, and that's like a mixed blessing, because you all have your everything together to help each other out, but then you also have each other like on top of each other. So, you know, take your time to like be in your own corners, but also appreciate the fact that you have family there. You know, I'm kind of content that like I'm by myself. I really am. This is nothing new to me, to be honest with you, and not to bring it to astrology, but I always bring it back to astrology. True Pisces on your hand. I'm always home anyways. This is not new to me. The only thing that's new to me, just getting a little sidetracked, is the fact that I'm a contrarian at heart. If everyone is going to go do something, I don't want to do it, because I feel like I need to observe it in its totality and understand that I'm doing it for my own reasons. And so now that everyone's supposed to be indoors, guess who the fuck wants to go outside? Yeah, me. But I always did say, just because people are running in the opposite direction, I always want to do the opposite. If they're running for their lives, I would join them. And in this case, they are. So guess what? I'm staying indoors. So in terms of people bonding, not just with family, you know, I think now's time to drop the ego for a lot of us who maybe need to forgive other people, or extend that forgiveness to that person, or apologize to that person, or at least just be like, hey, how's it going? You know? And I'm guilty of this. I've considered and thought and pondered about which friendships or relationships would be necessary to do that. Because right now it's not so great for many people, so it's not hitting them. But if you go back to my intuition, that was just my intuition last week. You don't even know what I've been having downloads for intuitions for the weeks to come. So follow that, right? And continue to people bond. And that goes back to also all of the gifts that we're inevitably going to have to share. Like, why wouldn't you? We want to see you. We want to laugh with you. We want to bond with you. And if you don't want to show yourself, talk, draw something. You know, there's so many ways to be like connecting with people virtually without always showing your face. And I get that, because even as a person who's told that they're beautiful all the time, I sometimes don't want to face the world if I have one thing that looks ugly about me. And I could let it ruin my day. Like today I could be like, oh my God, there's this like outbreak here. And it's just like, what's the point? Just turn my face this way. The last one, I love how I said the last one. This is not the last one. Next one is exercise and movement. You already know exercise is important. So now it's very important because you need to always have your metabolism, improving, and you need to make sure that you're ridding yourself of toxic waste, toxins, carcinogens. Forget just the virus. Anything that you have inside of you, you need to like sweat off. So any type of movement will be helpful. I myself am on a personal goal where I lost a little bit too much weight that I didn't want to lose this summer. And so I purposely gained more weight. And so while some of you guys, I really don't give a fuck, but while some of you guys might be concerned and wondering like, oh, she fell off. No, I'm fattening myself up because I'm about that fit, thick model, perspective. And I love it. Like I love promoting the balance of enjoying a delicious, hearty meal and also working out and also being a fat ass. So just saying. So exercise and movement, you guys. Support your fitness instructors, support your fitness dancers, your every guru that's helping you to become more aware, more aligned, like breathing techniques, all of those things. Grounding yourself. Any chance you can get a chance to go outside and like touch a tree. I know it's embarrassing, but I'm telling you, it will make you feel a million times better. Touch a tree, hug a tree, take your shoes off and let your feet touch the ground. That will help. This is so good. Healthy food. A lot of us were running to go get this hand sanitizer and Lysol and toilet paper, and that's all good and everything, but you also need to have natural, delicious food that's good for your body, that's good to be able to break down, that's healthy for you, that's able to fight other types of, bacteria that comes to your body at any point. So you can do antibacterial wipes all you want. Have some oranges, have some bananas, have some apples, have a real salad. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just store up on canned stuff. Of course you need that, but fresh produce is where it's at. That's for sure. And now here's the last one, which I never want it to be last. I love how I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 when I said that. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's gonna keep on going up. Help others. Let us please remember, just like they say, put your mask on first before you put someone else's mask on. Well, yeah, because if you're a people pleaser now, you gonna get fucked, okay? Now is the time to make sure you're okay first, make sure you're centered before you can go and extend help to someone else. And if you have symptoms and you're sick, definitely go talk to people and professionals that know about that. But for most of you who are young like I am, stay home. You know that you're supposed to stay home and that we can get through this. Someone who's actually going through worse illnesses at this point, or who, are senior citizens, they are definitely more prone to getting hit with this and it being grave. So let's be careful, because that's really my biggest concern. I'm not really worried like if I get it. I'm really concerned about the people who can't fight it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this somewhat brief list of things that I think can help you through this time. And I have more videos coming to you. I will say I have plenty of gifts of mine that I will be sharing, from dancing to kickboxing to tarot reading to advice to dating to boudoir. Like a lot of you guys know, I do my modeling. So there's a lot of different things that I will be doing. And honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what anyone thinks about anything that I'm posting, because I care about myself. I pay my bills, and I love who I am, and I'm not going to apologize about that. So don't you either. All right? So you guys have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Cuídate.